Hey guys, today I've got a review of a digital camera, and this camera may just be the perfect camera to start off YouTube. So let's get started. It's the Samsung ST65. This is the camera my choice to start off YouTube. This is really good priced. Let me focus in on that. Love this camcorder. The only cons on this camcorder is it's not high definition, but I'm gonna start using this one because it's got a better lens. I bought this like when this camera first launched. Its retail price is $1,200 to $1,500, so you can see this is a pretty nice camera, and you know it's a camcorder, so as you can see, come on, autofocus. So I set my camera to ultra high quality, so I hope it's good. I mean, at least it's 16:9 aspect ratio. So I got a pouch. This is not a cheap pouch. I got this for about 30 bucks, I think. I'm not sure. It's called Neo Soft Pouch. Yeah, it's for digital cameras. This thing is tiny. Let's see, do I have anything to compare this to? Yes, I do. iPhone. This is iPhone 4S. Look how tiny this is. iPhone 4S is pretty small, but just look at this. It's tiny. And I've got the specs of this. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons about this camcorder. So I can talk about the specs. This is an ultra compact digital camera. As you can see, really thin. YouTube focus, thank you. Really nice lens. I mean, it's beautiful design, and the resolution is 14.2 megapixel right there, which is focus. There we go. Love this autofocus, which is absolute awesome. 14.2 megapixel, but yeah, the sensor inside the Samsung Zoom lens isn't the best. The camera I'm using now, the JVC camcorder, have a fancy Konica or something lens, which is pretty nice. It's G lens that just for many high-end HD camcorder, but pack into the standard definition. But you know, this is really just a not very good sensor. Low light performance is alright, but look at this. It's pretty big. So it's 5x optical zoom, 10x right there. Let me show you. Obviously, it's not going to focus because it's so close into the product. 10x optical zoom right here. And let me just slide the focus. There we go. So it takes micro SD card that has a battery of 740 milliamps. Focus, please. There we go, 740 milliamps battery. Probably if I want to do like some other reviews, I'm gonna put in like manual focus. So I just use the sliding bar to focus, which this is something that this doesn't do. So let's talk about the pros of this camera. The price. It's 130 bucks retail, and I got it for 100 on special, which is awesome to start off YouTube. And it's got 720p video, which is its pro. It may be a con, and it may be like a bad or a good thing, but it's good for the price point. At 720p, 24 frames per second, it looks absolutely amazing. But if you don't have the autofocus, everything just looks even worse than standard definition. So that's why I prefer this more. And this has 14 megapixel, which is a lot of pixel that can stretch the image all the way up to A3 paper, and this is still gonna look crystal clear. And the ISO, it's 80 to 3200, as you can see. Badass JVC camcorder. That does not stand for high definition. The HDD stand for hard disk drive. So just yeah. The size is a really nice Pro. There we go. My brain just stopped working. Of this camera, really nice. I'm gonna put again the link how to buy this in the description, and it's really sharp. The image is really sharp, and no, not the image. the video looks really sharp. The image is not that good. I mean, the video is better than the image, which is kind of odd because this is for image taking. So let me move all the stuff off to the side. So let's talk about the bad thing about this camera, and the bad thing sometimes can be pretty bad. The first bad thing that just come to mind for me is the f3.5 aperture. I don't like that. Even my freaking phone have like f2.8 or f2.5, I don't know what it is. But this is 3.5 to 5.9 aperture, which is it's not that good. And if you don't know about cameras like aperture and all that, just trust me, it's not that good. Get something that is below 3, which is gonna be pretty good. And this has a micro SD card slot, which people complain, but you know, I don't care. This is my first camera, so I can just buy brand new SD card that the inside is a pretty beefy 8GB class 10 card, which I got a real cheap from SanDisk for about 20 bucks. Awesome. So, and the manual, let me see. The manual is not that great. Let me see. I'm using, let me go to movie mode. The manual, it doesn't have a lot of menu control. Look at this. About 1 page of menu control right there. This camera freaking has like 5 pages of menu control. And the noise you heard, I just knocked it off a box. Yeah. And I mean, the menu control isn't the best, as you can see. But you know, some of them are really useful, like white balance. I don't know why it says HQ next to the 1280. It should be HD. Maybe 1080p says HD. But this is really nice. Smart button right here. Click it. Bam. Smart mode. Autofocus. Not for movie, just for photo taking. There you go. Really nice. Got my iPhone 4S box right there. So the battery life is pretty nice for this thing. I mean, I'm trying to get it. Zoom, man. Oh, I'm in playback mode. Let me try to... That's all the way at 5x, which is pretty nice. I mean, the sensor is very small. And yeah, I mean, but the good thing is that this camera doesn't do 27mm. This is a 35, I think. Let me check on the top of the camera. It says... I can't really see it. But I think is 35. I think this is 35 because this is pretty far away, and I mean, it's not that good. Obviously, if I have a huge tripod, it works. I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to do a review on my tripod, which is a steel, but it's tiny. So it's only for like maximum a camcorder. DSLR, it's not going to work, but it's metal, so that's good. Control are really simple, the switch are really solid, the camera itself feels really good, and I love this camera. It's got a microphone. It's a mono microphone, you're not going to expect too much. I mean, I got a stereo microphone right here in front of my camcorder, which is basically all camcorders have. This is, look at this thing, it's like, yeah, it's tiny, so it's not going to give you the, ooh, autofocus. There we go. So it's not going to give you the absolute best quality, so I don't know. It's not that great. The audio, it doesn't even have a microphone jack, obviously, because it's a digital camera. It's HDMI, charging port are right here. It's a multi-function port, and battery compartment. Really nice camera, tripod mount, and I overall really like this camera. I use this for I use like a year. I make a lot of videos for my old channel, now my brand new channel that I'm gonna keep on doing forever. Thank you guys for 50 subs, really appreciate it. My goal now is for 100 subs, and yeah, this video is gonna be really popular because this is a really nice YouTube startup guide. Because this is, for me, the best YouTube start you can ever get. 720p, small size, and price, 100 bucks to start off YouTube with a really high quality camera. And so, I think that's it for what I'm gonna say. And it's very awesome camera indeed. So my conclusion is, if you just start a YouTube, get this. If you a little bit deeper into YouTube like me, because I do YouTube for quite a while, not this channel, other channel, so I need a little bit better audio quality and obviously autofocus, because I do product reviews and I need that autofocus or manual focus. You can't even focus, you have to focus before you shoot. And okay, if you focus here, if you move around this, it still in focus. If you move like here, it will just be blur as hell, like I don't know, 240 by 120. There you go. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna give this 3 out of 5 just because it's such a nice camera. Flash are really powerful. The 27mm wide angle lens, I really miss this feature on my new camcorder. Not my new, this camcorder is like 5 years old and outperformed this thing. But again, $1,500 versus $100. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Tell me what you guys want to see, and yeah, I will see you guys later. And please rate, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.